Yes, she is saying Washington. All right. So she was stating that this everybody gets into a meeting and people can listen, and they can request to speak and be on panel, and you have to raise your hand to speak, and there's a moderator. Um, it's pretty cool. You gotta go check it out.
Like, how many friends did he have that he would have actually knocked up to? He had no idea what was going on. Okay.
He tears up the house, stating that it's going to take about 8 to 12 minutes, right? 8 to 12 minutes to do that. So at the latest, we're going to say 6:52, right? And he's kind of estimating, okay, and about that time, I realize he's not there, right? This is the time that the eldest Blue, the oldest daughter, is leaving to go to a friend's house that was already pre-approved. It wasn't like she was just like, see ya. And
I saw he wasn't in the backyard, and I assumed he was inside playing with his brother or something. And then when I went inside and he wasn't with Ben, then I started to panic and searched the rest of the house, double checked the backyard, left the house.
So, Brandy, you said it is a straight road. Yes. So. Run out to the road, you look up and down the road.
panel right now asking questions. She's like, wait, so and I know that there is already a map, but I don't want people to see the map that the work was already done. Other recordings had to be like, I want them to see what was going on at the time and what we're listening to. I don't care about what we know and what we figured out, by the way. This is to show you how, where's my voice mod? How difficult it's been. It really has. It's been like pulling teeth.
With what you just found out about these other people that saw him, the man that can't stand on the street, how many neighbors total saw him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he knocked on 6 doors?
No, he didn't knock on 6 doors. They've seen him, summer day, small neighborhood, people,
So 6
the
people
guy
saw him.
across.
Did y'all, was that clear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brandy, she just should have not showed it, right? Was that clear as mud? Do y'all know which ones to go to? Yeah.
They have chairs on their front porch, they're a retired couple.
Was that 6:37 neighbor? Was that the first neighbor that saw him?
Yes.
So within 10 minutes, 6 people saw him. How many doors do you think he knocked on?
3.
All right. So in a 10-minute span, Mr. Monkey ping-ponged around and knocked on 3 doors, and 6 of them, 6 neighbors saw Monkey allegedly knocked on 3 doors. Clear as mud? And we are going to wrap it up here in 8. Minutes. We'll do another live. I'll do as many as I can and spread them out and let you guys know next time ahead of time. But we're going to work through these. What we're going to do.
Yeah, 2 doors after the 6:37.
So 3 total.
Yes.
Okay. So somebody else, Danielle can.
Did I say that?
She did say, did I say that right? She did say that. Now, it's very confusing. We're all confused. I'm confused. But you got to know your shit. Gosh darn it. You got to know your when you're dealing with your missing child, guys. period. You got to know. Law enforcement said they have several persons of interest. No suspects. No suspects, just persons of interest. Just persons of interest.
Because he knocked on their door, and their door. And he went there first.
Oh,
He
okay.
didn't knock on that door because they were getting ready to go to the grocery store. So.
Me again, Mama. God sent a question. The way I think that this would be best is if we could kind of redo what you said yesterday to explain the layout of the house with the fenced in part and everything so people have that visual.
Okay, so we have a living room, we have a hallway, our bedrooms, and then there's a wall, and you have a dining room.
Really smart. Pop up like I went and
To answer whatever I possibly can. Is how our life is, how, you know. How that day went. So I'm hoping that I'm making it clear enough for
really smart and able to somehow produce like information and
thank you. Pull every single door. I don't know why I haven't asked, to be honest with you, why they haven't released a picture of that man. Maybe because it's, a privacy thing. I don't know.
This is
But
talking about the walking man.
You figured if you were in this area, you knew what was going on. There's no way in hell, if you don't know what happened that night, you're living under a fucking rock. Like Michael's face is literally on every single pole, every single door. a 15-mile radius, at least, at the very least. And I'm not exaggerating. So, if for you not to come forward, I don't know what that's all about. I really don't. Some people, they don't want to get involved. They don't, or maybe they were doing something they weren't supposed to, but it was completely unrelated. So, there's.
But you're talking about like the ring camera, right? But like, was this other man caught on the ring camera? He was, right?
So this was on not the ring camera, but the CCTV, and they watched him walk through. There's cameras all around this duplex, and it's right across the street on the top of 8th. When you come in on 8th Street, and then the ring doorbell camera that picks up the vehicles, the side vehicles, and see where they can turn, but then loses sight of them as they can't see them when they go left. If they go down left Whitley, but it's a dead end drive unless you live down there. There's no reason to be down there.
Right.
So those are the 2 points where they have cameras, and they watched that man walk through the park, through the splash pad, through the park, and down below to the. There's like a field, and then they say drainage system, and it's a canal. And then there's a hill, and on top of the hill, there's houses and a few businesses behind it. I'll walk and video all of this so everybody can see. Just to give you a visual of what this is, but unless you lived over there or you were doing something shady, there's no reason to be back there.
And like the people that live back there or own the property back there, like I would assume that law enforcement asked, if they had any visitors.
Yep.
And nobody had, right?
Correct. There was a lady out there walking down the hill to the canal, and her legs were literally bleeding because of all of the goat head bushes. And it's a steep hill. It's not, at least, it's crap times, but right. If you turn right onto Whitley and don't continue straight to the stop where the highway starts.
Yeah, so I'll be honest, like we've looked at every single house, and we've picked out the ones that have what look like cameras, and that's about what we were thinking. I didn't know if maybe they came to you, like it came out like later, so, but it's possible that they were holding on to that for a little while to kind of see what happened.
All right, so that's enough brain jumbling for today.